All engines cleared for startup.
Welcome aboard.
So am I doing it? Or
No, you're doing it, but I'm doing it as well. Just to be fun. I'm going to get the next one going.
Why? A live or a recording?
No, I'm just doing recording, starting the engines.
Okay, so just respectable. Okay. Hi everyone! It's Friday, which means the Middlers are on their way again to hashtag destination dining. You might recall that we were in San Francisco last week. That was our destination for RNF convention. Well, that's been and gone. It was awesome. And today we are heading off from San Fran. Here's El Capitan.
I'm busy.
He's busy. We are heading off from San Fran and making our way not too far. We're going south of the border, down to Mexico. Where will we be landing?
Cancun.
We're going to Cancun. Wouldn't that be nice? And we'll be having a Mexican feast this evening. So I've got Captain Saul here in the cabin. I've got Sam, the chef, in the kitchen working on, and I just get to, well, I just did all the shopping, so I guess I get to play my part. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see takeoff. How far are we from takeoff?
Oh, about 10 minutes.
Oh,
Unless they want to come back.
well, I'm not going to sit here for 10 minutes.
No, that's what I mean. Unless they want to come back. And then
Okay.
we'll do hello. So we'll do a low fly pass around San Francisco as well, just so you can see Alcatraz and the bridges, and then we'll head down to Cancun.
So that's 10 minutes from takeoff.
No, we'll take 3 minutes to get round there, and then.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. All right, we're good to go.
So San Francisco Airport on the left, and Bay on the right. We're pretty heavy, so it'll be a long takeoff. Full passengers, 320 passengers, all wanting to go to Cancun.
How many of us would love to be going to Cancun about this freaking moment? Okay, and we're up. So those of you who want to see views of San Fran, stay with us. It's going to take a few minutes to get away from the airport space. Come back to what we're flying over. Yeah, so this is like what San Fran would look like,
So
or it
San
doesn't?
Fran- Well, I don't have the full city, so it's giving the approximation of the skyline here.
Right.
But that's kind of like the business district. And right here you can see Alcatraz Island.
I'm going to stand up.
Right, so just ahead of us is Alcatraz.
The little blob.
Yeah.
For those of you who've been to San Fran, like Alcatraz is an awesome place to visit.
Another stadium over here on the left.
So there's San Fran City, some kind of sporting stadium. What's the San Francisco Raiders? No, San Francisco somethings? Giants? No, who knows? Oh, so here you
Fisherman's
can.
Wharf.
Okay, so we're heading over this bridge, and I'm just going to pan across here. You can see Fisherman's Wharf. There's that little blobby in the middle, and there, down there is Fisherman's Wharf. And in fact, when we did dinner the other night, we did the soup bread bowls, and we copied those from, well, they call it Bowden. I would call it Boudin, but Bowden, which is a great sort of cafe bakery down here on Fisherman's Wharf. That's where we had soup in a bowl. So that's what we did last week for Destination
And
Day.
there's Golden Gate.
There's Alcatraz.
Right, so we're going to head round Alcatraz.
We're doing a nice left-hand turn over Alcatraz. Hello, everybody down there. Well, actually, there's nobody down there anymore. It's just tourists, no prisoners. But it's an amazing tour, Alcatraz. Like, it's pretty spooky, but it's really interesting too.
And there's Golden Gate.
And we're heading
We're going to head over Golden Gate.
We're going to head to Golden Gate. So, Captain,
Yeah.
because this is not real, can we actually fly
Under?
under the bridge, or is that naughty?
We're getting a lot of alarms, but we'll give it a go.
Okay. The system is not liking the fact that we are so low, as you can gather. But let's give it a whirl. Doesn't look very golden.
Just ignore all the alarms.
Yes. Ignore the alarms. All right, we are going under the Golden Gate Bridge. The system is not very impressed by a whack-a-doodle. Okay, we made it. We survived it. And now, which way are we heading?
We're going to have to get back on track because it took me on track now.
Okay, we're doing, a pretty sharp turn. If you were in the flight deck with me right now, I don't know if you can actually get a sense of how sharp that is, but it's pretty sharp, and you definitely feel like you're in a cabin.
We've got Golden Gate Park over here.
Okay.
We'll see a little bit better.
All right, well, I think we're going to go off, and we're going to head down. I'm going to flip this back. Sorry about that. Hope we didn't make any of you airsick. That's it. Thanks for joining us for takeoff from San Fran, and we're going to make our way down to Cancun. How long is the flight?
It's about 5 hours.
Okay, so we should be landing in 5 hours. I'll come back on so you can see a landing in Cancun, and then I'm looking forward to a good Mexican feast and some margaritas, maybe a bit of a Mexican beer. Love a good Corona. All right, peeps, enjoy the rest of your day. For those of you in Melbourne, enjoy your grand final holiday. I'll see you all soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight attendants will shortly be making their way through the cabin to offer BLS beverages of your choice. There will also be a selection of goods available for purchase, and we can accept most credit cards, checks and cash. If there's anything we can do to make your trip more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Now we'd like you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
So we're currently cruising over Los Angeles. We've got the valley. Let's see if I can do this. The valley is in here. Lauren lives somewhere around here behind this cloud. Come on, focus. And LAX is just up here, around there. Downtown LA is to lean across. Anyway, it's there. It's kind of around there. And there's the coast down to San Diego. So we're 15 minutes from top of descent, and that'll put me into the descent checklist, and then we'll be about 40 minutes out from landing. So on the map, here we are. And we'll head in east and then more towards the southeast. We'll come south of Cancun, pull a couple of left-hand turns, line up and land on the runway. So, notes, briefing, configuration, status, Q&H, climb approach, VREF, minimum, auto brake set, descent checklist complete. Alright, so this is close to the approach we're taking. We'll be coming in along the bottom here to lie deck, and then across to 3 waypoints here, difficult for you to see, line up with the runway and land on runway 30 left. So just some points of interest maybe. So in my mid-20s, as I travelled through this area, I landed at Cozumel, took the boat across and stayed about a week or so in Tulum. And my parents spent a couple of weeks in Playa del Carmen.
Hi everyone, coming to you live, and we are heading towards Cancun. So I've never flown to Mexico. I don't know why. I did not expect it to look like this for some reason. There's absolutely no reason why not. We're still a few minutes away from landing, so I'm not going to keep it on live for the whole time, but I wanted to just give you a nice view from here up in the air.
It's an island. Cozumel.
Cozumel. Cozumel. So there's an island out there, and that's the coastline. I'll show you what we're going to be doing. You want to show us?
Right, so we're about to do a left-hand turn out to this waypoint, a little bit of a left, a little bit, and that'll line us up with the runway.
There we go. So for those of you,
left turn now.
You can see we're doing a left. Whoa! That is a very substantial turn. I don't know if you guys can see that kind of perspective. It really is. It really does feel so real. There you go. You can see the clouds kind of flipping away to the right. We're doing a pretty steep turn. Now we're straightening up again. And I really did not expect it to look like that. There is absolutely no reason for that.
So there's a little bit of like an island stretch over there. That's actually the main strip where all the hotels are. All those famous beach hotels in Cancun.
Right, so that's probably what I expected. Yeah, that's probably more what I expected. But we're not landing there, or we are
landing just off it.
Okay.
Right? But in the sim, I haven't bought the airport here, so I don't know how detailed it'll be.
I'm going to flip this around. Okay, so he has to concentrate so we don't crash into the, I don't know what water is this? The bay of something, the something or other sea. I'm great at geography, aren't I? So skilled. So we are going to be landing in just a few short moments. Please fasten your seatbelts. So many people have commented and said, Helen, you should be sitting down. You should have your seatbelt on.
Agreed.
Anywho, we are still cooking in the kitchen, Sam and I, and then we're going to be landing.
I think it's called a galley. It's called a galley, not a kitchen.
Yes.
You're not showing outside.
We're going to be making some margaritas, not in the pizza department, but in the cocktail department. We've got some nice Mexican beer, and we are looking forward to that. So we've really kind of got into this whole hashtag destination dining, and I've got a feeling that next week might be somewhere European.
Great, another long haul flight for me.
Oh my God, such a whinger. You love doing this, don't you? Anywho, I will come back for landing. I wanted to just show you from here up in the air. Thank you for joining us. I have just put in my first live post from today the link to Saul's YouTube channel, Aussie Sim Guy. So if you're someone who actually enjoys the flying side of it, I enjoy the dining side of it. If you really enjoy the flying side of it and want to see more of that kind of thing, Saul talks through his flights and what he's doing, and so if that's your jam, then check out his YouTube channel, Aussie Sim Guy. Okay, I'll see you in a very short while for landing, and then it shall be time once again to be eaten and drunken. Bye bye. Okay, we're back, lining up for landing. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see, but out the window there is a runway. We're doing a pretty sharp turn. Look at the water down there. Wouldn't it be nice if that was real? Oh, so cool. So you can see, actually it's easy if I stand. I don't know if you can see the runway yet. I can see it, but it kind of loses its. If you look straight ahead in the middle of my screen, you can see like a black thick line. That's the runway. Is that where you're saying all the hotels were? So over there, that little strip in the middle of the lens here, that's, I don't know what it's called, but that's where all the fancy nice resorts are. Hopefully we'll all get a chance to be there soon. Anything you want to show us here?
No.
What are you doing here? Nothing?
I'm flying.
Thank you for that.
No, it's like it's not autopilot. I got to
So
concentrate.
he's got to concentrate because it's a manual landing. There's the steering wheel. Is that the correct terminology? So we're like literally probably a minute out from landing, but I just want to show you, for those of you who want to see all the equipment. This is like something, I have no idea what it is. Whoa. Hey, if any of you haven't noticed, look who's standing on the dashboard here. Is that Virgil?
Scott.
Scott. Oops.
Oh, don't you know anything?
My bad. That's Scott from Thunderbirds. He's the mascot of Midler Airways.
He's the patron saint of flying.
Okay, the patron saint. I know nothing. I know nothing. And look at that beautiful view up the edge. Not really what I expected to see. I don't know why. I expected it to be
Well, there's less scenery
something different.
It's
And
not
that's-
kind of real.
And we're coming in to land. Oh, another runway just appeared.
And that's the taxiway on the right. And then there's another runway on the other side of the airport.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, we're coming in, coming down, and we will be in Cancun. I wonder how long it takes to get from the airport. It wouldn't take too long to get from the airport across to those islands out to the where all the
20
resorts
minutes.
are. One day, if you're watching this and you've been to Cancun, put your hand up. If you're watching this and like me, you want to go to Cancun, put your hand up. If you're watching this and you're bored out of your brain, put your hand up.
We could be bored, seriously.
Okay, well, you know,
3-0.
I know you love it. Can you hear the British? Oh no, that's not.
We missed that.
We missed the flight attendant announcement to please sit down,
That's
take
'cause you
our
always come in
seats.
late.
Well, some of us have to prepare a dinner. Some of us fly, some of us prepare dinner. We're coming in. I'll sit down because then you can see a bit of the dashboard. Hi to anyone who's watching. If you've just come on, we are about to touch down in Cancun in Mexico, and that is our hashtag destination dining for this week. It wasn't too long a flight. Came down from San Fran to Cancun, and we won't be long till we're on the ground. Captain's taking us down, doing his thing, if you want to see. Okay, we're down. Thank you. Another safe landing, and we're gonna switch off.
You're not going to follow us into gate 21?
No. I think people have probably seen enough. Anyway, if you're interested, check out one of my earlier posts. It's got Saul's YouTube channel if you want to subscribe. And we will see you all for dinner a bit later. Oh, okay. There is Cancun. Oh, you can hear the announcement.
And we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate. That will be the only indication that it is safe to get up and move about the cabin. We also ask that you keep
Unlike on LL, where everyone gets up the minute the plane touches the ground. But most people on a British Airways flight behave themselves. Anywho, thanks for joining us for this week's flight, and we'll fill you in on our yummy Mexican dinner later, and we'll see you next week for #Destination Dining. Where are the middlers off to next? Cheers! Okay, bye-bye. Very good, thank you. We've arrived, bye-bye. With avocado, with those.
Because when Lauren was here last year, she made cocktails every week and it was just No. Okay.
Okay.
Viva.
Welcome to Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yum. Oh, that's good. Well, that's tasty.
I would eat anything. Okay. Pace ourselves.
That's a good amount of ice. Is there any more on you? No, you can put it in yours.
Sure?
Yeah.
No, it's for you.
Well,
It's
it's
for
you, right?
you. No, no.
Oh, doing 15. I like doing something like sour cream. It's like
That's what is coriander.
a burger tortilla.
There is coriander in the chicken. Good luck.
Should we try the Pacifico food?
But I'm gonna
I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm worried it's all going to be.
What's it start?
Josh, and try the soul.
Named after you.
Just to do our comparison of the years.
Interesting. Right, so
I like the
salmon milk coffee. I don't love it. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. There is definitely a flavour.
Well, I bought 4 dozen. Any problem then? I like it. You know what I mean? Probably a squeeze of lime in it.
Alright, so who's eating what and how is it? You're eating right?
We probably got enough for like 15 people.
Oh, you know what we forgot?
Boom burrito.
We don't have the stuff in the microwave.
Yeah, too late. Put it in the top. You got a hole.
She's got a perfect boom burrito. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see if this is getting a bit alignment. Better with lime. I still love corona. Let's put the corona. Even in this day,